much more calculated Wes Lee. Seems like he's thinking about everything he's doing. But hold on.
Trick starting to get angry, back to his feet, big right hand. Fired back with another one. Trying to get back. Oh, and he just slapped Wes again. He slapped Wes so hard, there was a welt on Lee's face. Even two-time Grammy nominee Redman gave him a shout out. But right back to the lower back. Whoa.
Look out.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Things about to go from bad to worse for Trick Williams.
Could say that one more time. Right here, almost in our damn laps. Going one more time, throwing some jabs and an uppercut. Just racked Wes Lee.
What a shot. What a shot from Trick Williams, trying to mount a comeback. Beautiful, beautiful clothesline.
Williams right back in, hoisting up, big body slam, and somehow is blocking out the pain. And Graves, you know, adrenaline will make a man do crazy things.
Trick Williams will go to the ends of the earth to regain the NXT Championship someday. Tonight that means surviving and getting through Wes Lee.
Williams staggering right back over to Lee. Look on the outside, Tyson and Tyreek looking on. As we've seen this in the past, Trick hoisted up and dropping Wes Lee, and now Lee almost lifeless, center of the ring. Williams calling his shot, looking for the knockout blow, looking for the big win here tonight. Williams shot,
Tyson and Tyreek coming to the aid of Wes Lee.
These two, and look at Trick not playing around, put Wes right back into the ring. And hey, wait a minute.
Wow!
Felix Fernandez, our official's got his hands full now because Trick don't give a damn who you are. He is swinging for everybody.
Whoa!
Wes Lee just launched into orbit by Trick Williams.
Throwing lefts.
Don't get disqualified, Trick.
It's turning. Where are all these bodies coming from? The officials got to get some control. Trick right now becoming unleashed. Trick.
Oh, that's going to cost him. That's going to cost Trick big time.
Trick's emotions.
I called it.
Trick's emotions getting the better of him. And now, get out of there, Felix.
Here's your winner as a result of a disqualification, Wes Lee!